Hello, friends. Hello, replay watchers. You are who is with me right now. If you do not see a red live box up in this corner, then this is a replay and you have missed me. But that is okay because we always have an interesting time here. So give me a moment. I'm getting into my secondary device here. Hi, Lorraine Canellos. Hi, Shay Allen. Hello, guys. Good to see you. I'm just getting into my secondary here. Hi, Pam Dyke. Hello, Tiffany Tisdale. Good to see you, honey. Thank you. Hi, Rayanne Nelson. Happy Saturday night, or whatever day it is for you, live or on replay. Give me just a moment here. Okay. Here I am with us. And there is such a there's a 1 minute delay. Absolutely, there is. Cool. Hi, Leah. Doing all right, girl. Good to see ya. Hi, Carol King. Hello, friends. So glad to have you all here with me now. I do want to say this is an 18 and over broadcast because I cuss and I vape, and sometimes we talk about sensitive things, and I just don't want to have to censor myself. So 18 and over only, please. I do want to let you know that I am aligned with love and light in God, and I'm here of service of the greatest and highest good of all of you guys. So I thank you for allowing me to be of service in this way. Let's see. I'm going to sip my coffee for a moment. Hi, Alicia Ham. Good to see you, hun. Hello, Carol Iverson. Carol, I approved a new member into the Spirit Speaks Vibe Tribe who says, I'm Carol's niece. Carol Iverson is my aunt. And I was like, Carol Iverson, she's got the pass. Let her right in through those doors, Carol. So thanks for inviting your family into the Vibe Tribe. That's totally awesome. I appreciate it. Beautiful community, beautiful place to be. If you guys don't know about the Vibe Tribe, it is right here on Facebook. It is it is my private group, the Spirit Speaks Vibe Tribe, and you must agree to the group rules in order to join. The group rules are in place to keep you safe and to keep the scammers out. Speaking of scammers, okay, I will not friend request you. I won't ask you to DM me or send me money or any kind of weird nonsense, okay? But scammers do that all day long, just hoping that people fall for it and will do that. True, legitimate spiritual practitioners do not have the time of day to be reaching out to random strangers. Okay. So please report any suspicious activity, block any individuals who reach out to you in a weird way like that. And if you want to connect with a legitimate spiritual practitioner, you should be drawn to your reader. You should witness what they do. You should feel a connection and want to sit with them. And you should be the one who is making that first move via booking a session, reaching out, whatever it is. You should be the one who's reaching for your reader, not the other way around, guys. That is not how it works. So please don't be victimized, okay? Hello, Cindy Duncan. Hello, Linda Satterfield. Hi, Lynn Green. How you doing, girl? So glad to see everyone joining in today. Carol King, I did receive your donation before the live started. So if Carol, if you have a certain question on your heart, let me know. General is fine. I want you guys to know that I'm a regular person, just like anybody else. I have to lift it up to spirit no matter what it is. So if you let me know if you've got something specific on your heart of hearts, that's where I'll start. I'll lift it up to spirit. And general is fine with me. Career, love. If you want mediumship specifically, just please do not give me all the information. Okay, I want to be able to give you the information. All right, that's how we prove that our loved ones live on. So if you would like mediumship, just request that specifically, but don't give me all the information. Hi, Tracy. Good to see you, darling. It's been a minute. Now let's get this party started right. You know what I'm saying? Grab your favorite beverage, whatever you need to be comfy. Thank you, Brittany. I finally was able to connect with my old hairstylist. So I'm super excited. Oh, hi, Mary Lou. Yes, you're welcome. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed that, darling. I am not I do not have a paid format on this live. I'm offering free readings as drawn by spirit. However, I do honor your donation as an energetic exchange. So like Carol King donated before this broadcast even started. I'm going to start with her, but then I'm going to go into whomever spirit draws me to. But if you would like to send a donation, I will drop my links here and you let me know that you have donated, because I do want to honor that energetic exchange. I offer donations via Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal. And I'm not telling you how much because it's not, I don't have paid format today. People send whatever they want to on their heart, or they wait to get a free reading. So let's see here. Carol, relationship. Yeah, let's get the party started. Absolutely. Thank you guys for being here with me. And thank you, Lorraine Canellos, for those stars. I do receive 1 penny per star and they all add up. And it does make a difference, you guys. Your stars, your donations make a difference in the quality of my life. I don't have another job. This is what I do. So thank you guys for supporting me in this way. I do appreciate it so much more than you imagine. So Carol King, relationship. Let's get with you, girl. I'm going to connect in with your energy. Whew. And I am just not quite feeling the greatest about this right now. Here, now, and today, I feel pain. I feel apprehension. I feel blocked or stalemated, if you will, in this moment. And this could be your concern and worry about what's going on that other end, okay? Courage, confidence, career. Carol, you've got 3 C's, which is quite interesting, although I don't believe they all. What is this? Carol, I really feel like right now something is being blocked or prevented from you. Carol, I just want to say this right now, and you might know exactly the frustration that I'm talking about here. We might be talking about something that we've come across in a reading previously, but I'm feeling it in my body to be very frustrating to you now. Okay, like, this same old thing, this same old hurdle. Plus, you have worries around what is going on. You're concerned about the health of that person who else is involved, right? And you're not able to just receive the information. Okay. So you have 3 C's here, and your name starts with a C, which is funny. You know, you and I kind of, notice that kind of stuff. Courage is here. Courage to be brave, okay, and to continue putting yourself out there in the relationship, even if you're not quite getting it back, because you do know that there are things going on the other side of things, right? That, may prevent him from being readily available to communicate with you. Okay, we both know this. Having the courage to be the strong one yet again. Having the courage to wait and see yet again. Having the courage to hang in there still. That's what I feel here with this courage card. Confidence. Okay, check it out. So confidence, this person recognizes their beauty. This person Look at her wings. They're all different colors. Like, who cares if my wings don't match your wings or someone else's wings? This kind of thing, all those C's. Yeah. Okay, Carol, love that. The confidence that you are stepping on the right path. Okay. Hanging on to that for certain. And look, honey, this is different. Um, career is the card here. Now, I don't feel that this has to do with the job at all, but when we're speaking about longevity, we would speak of a career in that way, right? This is something that I'm going to take with me for the rest of my life, right? A career is something I grow with and I expand with, and it's a beautiful thing. So I do want to say that I do feel from these cards alone that you are that end goal or whatnot that you desire to be in that person's life. Okay. But right now, it's I feel like a fake it till you make it kind of a thing. Chemistry. Yes. So, but I feel this to mean longevity, okay? Because it's not just a job, it's a career. You know what I'm saying? But we're talking about a relationship. So it's not like a rebound, it's a forever love, is what I'm saying here. There's a difference to that. And I want to draw your attention. If you could see that, can you see this so well? There's like this beautiful rainbow bubble around the tree here, this beautiful bubble of protection around the family tree here, and also around your name, also around your reputation, and also around that person's. Okay, so Carol, Spirit is saying, I know that we've done a lot of visualizing to anchor in the manifestations that you are desiring. And I do feel like we are on track. The timeline is unfolding, much like we were discussing in the past in readings. However, one more manifestation Spirit was saying with that career card is envisioning yourself being seen with your partner out in public. He really opened up to me today. I love that. Look, I was shuffling and these cards popped. Trust and grieving. And look at that blue butterfly. Trust and grieving. I bet you that is how he opened up to you today. He shared with you something that he's worried about. He shared with you some of the challenges that are weighing on him. And that opened you guys up to trust, right? Beautiful conversation. I love that. However, Spirit is saying, Carol, when you're drifting off to sleep at night or when you're deciding to zone out in some kind of a, contemplative state, to make the most of those moments and use that energy to in the ways that you would like to manifest this, to anchor it in. They're saying, like, I understand that you're a private person. However, it's going to take a certain component to be in relationship with him. Okay. And you're going to go out and go places and be seen together. And Spirit is saying to you, Carol, to envision that now and get comfortable with that in your mind's eye. Okay. And to just play with those experiences. See yourselves going out to dinner and eating, and enjoying your meal and laughing. And maybe even people approach the table because they're old friends from town, whatever. You do this every night. So this is validation for you, girl, that you are on the right track with your manifesting this, because you need to be comfortable with stepping into the role of being publicly seen with that person. Right now, that's not the case. So there's a little bit of uncertainty in that area. However, when it's the right time, it will be the right action. And Carol needs to feel like it will be. Okay. So that's what I'm feeling for you here. Oh man, and I really do feel like things are happening quick. You and I have talked about March and April being pivotal months, and this is what I feel. Pivotal months. Things are changing really fast. And this three of clubs on the bottom is a long distance communication, long distance relationship, waiting for the right time, waiting for the right moment. Things will unfold with divine timing because you cannot rush what is truly meant for you. Okay. But it is on its way to that reconciliation. That's how I feel, Carol. That's what I have for you, honey. Thank you so much. I'm going to go ahead and disconnect from you. And welcome. If you guys are new, let's see here. I will drop that in. You're asking me for the PayPal specifically? Hold on. I have it here somewhere. Hold on. I'm doing weird things. There's the PayPal. Hello, Ellie. Hi, Dina. Yes, good to see everyone. Okay, so I do appreciate the donations that I have received. Thank you so much for that, Lily and Mary. I will be doing free readings as drawn by spirit, but I will honor the donations that you guys send me, and I do appreciate that. Marcy Tamborelli, I'm going to read for you. You donations, you keep me on track. I've got Lily and Mary, okay? You can't keep me on track. I'll keep myself on track. Lily and Mary. But Marcy Tamborelli, I'm going to read for you first. And you guys, this is 18 and over only, because sometimes I drop the big F-bombs or something else, okay? And if you're easily offended, I may not be that person. I tell it like it is, even when it's something I don't want to have to say, all right? Marcy. Marcy. I'm connecting in with your energy now, and I'm just feeling into the sensations of my body. All right. Now I kind of feel like, as you, Marcy, I'm just slightly holding on to maybe an old lifestyle, an old life pattern, an old version of myself. The me that I am when I have to go back home for the holidays or something like this, right? I feel some kind of just a little teeny tiny veil there, Marcy. And I feel like you've been growing and expanding in a lot of ways. However, there's just something that seems a little too far fetched for you to decide to step firmly in that direction for yourself. However, I feel like this is in your life path journey, and it will continue to beckon to you. So I'm going to get some cards in my hands. Nope, these are the cards over here. Marcy, I'm going to grab these Wisdom of the House of Night cards for you. You got to let yourself breathe, girl. This could be you being so rigid in the way that you move through life, like a perfectionist. Like, I'm a Virgo. Hello, I understand this, but I can feel like the need to be perfect, the need to live the perfect life, to walk the perfect way, to make the perfect meals, to do all these things, whatever this could be, Marcy. And that's just not realistic, to have such a tight hold on yourself, on your actions, on what's going on in your day to day. Let's see. Okay. So the two cards that fell for you on the floor is number 32, self-worth, and 37, cycles. Okay. So I can feel how, okay, self-worth and cycles, but on the bottom of the deck here is fledgling. Fledgling, number one. So this is about newness. Okay. Something is new. And I even said that earlier. There's something new that's beckoning to you, but I can't possibly do that. I'm not good enough. I'm not smart enough. I don't know enough about that. Maybe I don't trust my intuition quite enough to throw myself into that new chapter, whatever this is. However, perfection in my side business and juggling it all. There's no such thing as perfection, my dear. Progress and doing your best. Doing your best is as close to perfection as you can get, Marcy, as I can get, as anyone who's watching can get. If you do your absolute bottom line best in that moment, then you know you have no regrets. And if you, I must say that, like this says here, cycles, sometimes your best is fucking awesome. Sometimes your best is, could be better, right? We're all this way. But if you know in that moment, I just did my best, okay, I just did my best, please allow yourself grace to know that it doesn't bring you down any certain, what is this, like knock you down a peg or set you back in some way if you don't quite make the mark, if you don't quite get every tiny detail or tie up every loose end. Like, I feel like, oh my gosh, I still haven't finished that project. I'm horrible. But like, dude, you're like 2 lines away from that project, 2 paragraphs, 2 sentences, 2 paint strokes. Who knows what this is, girl? But until it's done, then you don't allow yourself the credit. Spirit is saying you've got to give yourself the credit as you're growing into this new expanded energy and act as if you are there. Own that shit, even if it seems new, because it is your time. It is your time to be in alignment with everything that you desire for yourself, even if it's weird, even if it's different, even if you decide you want to change things up in a very great way and nobody else understands, but it resonates with you, Marcy Tamborelli. That is what Spirit is calling for you. It will light you up and light the path in front of you. I'm also moving into a new home and living temporarily with my mom. New house. Whoop, whoop. I love that for you, Marcy. Oh, listen, girl. I love the new house. This time, while you're living temporarily with mom, okay? I'm sure I shuffled these cards back in. I know I did. Look at this, confidence. Sometimes when we have to go stay with our parents again, we feel like children again, right? Because those are our parents. You know, like I'm living in my mom's house for a little bit of time and I am my mom's child, and all of a sudden I'm a kid again. And I got to follow mom's rules. And I said this, whoever you were supposed to be when you go to Christmas, back home for the holidays, I conform. I'm that little girl again in my mom's household, obeying mom's rules and acting the way that she expects me to act. And if I'm I don't want to go outside and have a cigarette if mom's going to say something about it, right? This kind of thing. I just really feel how it can weigh on you, darling. But thank you, God, that you are moving into your new space, your new home. The time right now, yes. I love this, that you're cherishing. That was my next thing, is cherish the time that you have with her, because it's this is deepening the bond of relationship that you have. Even if you're a grown up now and you've changed and outgrown, but you guys are more on a peer level, and it's a different kind of a deepening of the bond. And it's different when you're with each other constantly like this for a certain period of time. It's just a growth period. And even in these periods, we get on each other's nerves here and there, right? And Spirit is saying, Marcy, don't take anything like that to heart. I understand you're cherishing the time, but used to being on your own for 12 years after the divorce, yes. And I feel like she's used to having a certain amount of space around her as well. She is 85. Time is precious. Thank you, God. I love that. I love your outlook. I love, honey, thank God that your house is not ready and that you have the time to be here with mom like this. Because when will you find the time to do that again if your living situation was fine and stable, right? Once you get into that place, you're not going to have this constant interaction or energetic presence. You know what I mean? Because while the two of you are in location together, you're in the same home, even if you don't say anything, your auras are always touching. They're always blending and enmeshed, and she's just there with you. You're there with her, right? And it deepens the bond and connection, and it's beautiful, and it is precious. And if your house was, if that was not an issue, then you would not be there. And thank God that you are there, because it's just as much for you as it is for her. Marcy, that's beautiful. Sending love, darling. And look at that rigid. I said that, perfectionist, holding yourself so accountable for perfection. Let down the rigidity, darling, and be fun and playful with your new home. Okay. Pam, I see that you sent a donation. Thank you, Pam. Shay, I'm not sure where you sent the donation at, love. Could you tell me? I believe you sent it, but I didn't see it on here, and it notifies me. So you're welcome. Yeah, Shay, I'm not sure I got it, honey. I'm not sure I got it, but I'll write you down anyways. Hi, Kyla. Oh, weird. Sorry. Kyla, you are Carol Iverson's niece. I just approved you into the Vibe Tribe, and I was like, She said the magic word. Carol Iverson, of course. Glad to have you, honey. Unless I'm totally wrong. Let me write this down. All right. So I have a little bit of a list, but I am doing free readings as drawn by spirit. Lily Paw, did you have a certain request on your heart, honey? Oh, okay. That's what it is. Your grandma. My bad. My bad. I knew there was a connection there. Susan, I'm not sure what you're talking about, darling. No request, Lily. No, Shay, that's not necessary, sweetheart. That's not necessary at all, honey. I put you down on the list. Don't you worry. Hi, Mandy Duncan. Good to see you, honey. All right, so Lily, I'm going to grab some spellcasting oracle here. Hey, what's going on, guys? You're welcome, Lily. And I'm grabbing a spirits and shadows here. Whoop. Hush. No. I don't know why my dogs are going crazy. Sorry about that. It's okay, guys. I'm doing free readings as drawn by spirit. When people send me a donation, I just like to honor the energetic exchange because I know that you don't have to. So I appreciate that most definitely. Lily, the card that you have here from the spell casting is trust. I love that. Look at that. Looks like the angels, man. Trusting in the divine, trusting in your intuition, trusting that you are doing the right things for the right reasons. Okay. To bring you in to alignment with the path that you are moving down, right? And into the brighter spaces that are leading that way for you. I feel like the light in the darkness, the things that excite you, the things that really light you up and fill you with joy. These are the ways that you want to spend your time and double down on those kinds of experiences. I do also want to say that the card intellect came out. So trusting in that you're doing the right thing. Okay. Trusting that you're making the right decisions, trusting that you've got yourself covered and taken care of. And whatever you don't have, spirit has you. Okay. Trusting in spirit that you are following in the divine plan. That's what I feel there. And this card here, Lily, says autumn, fall. You know what I'm saying? And here in the States, fall time is going to be what? September, October, who knows? I really do feel like there's a lot of things to learn and a lot of unfoldment and movement and growth that can happen between now and fall, right? And trusting in the unfoldment of your own spiritual abilities, of all of the things that you have going on, and recognizing that every experience holds immense value. You're learning and growing in every moment. And when you offer yourself in service of others, even the people that you love, by a kind word, an uplifting statement, really honing in on the people in your environment. Lily, I understand you have a desire to learn and stretch and grow and give readings to whomever will accept them, which I totally get it. And I'm proud of you, girl. But Spirit says you can also plug in more deeply with your family, your pets, the people who are in your physical environment, and by way of noticing what's going on with them, gauging how they feel before you ask them how they're doing, right? And then, when you find something's going on, finding the remedy for that, asking spirit to step in your everyday moments with your loved ones, with your pets, just playfully. This will help you strengthen in all of the right areas and feel like you've got a real good hold on doing things the right way for you. Okay. By autumn, by fall time, remember, this is a process of unfoldment, and the process is beautiful, and there is no rushing it, because it's during the process that you gain what it is that you're trying to seek in the long run. Lily, that is what I have for you, love. Continue. Continue with your dedication and consistency, and watch how your efforts are rewarded with strengthening, right? Hmm. Yes. Happy Mother's Day to all of those who are celebrating Mother's Day today. Not here in the States, but over there. Yes. Mary, do you have a certain request? I need to check on that dog. Hold on, guys. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. That's the way to lose people. Let's get here. No specific request. Let's go on. Thank you, Lily. So glad it resonated, darling. I appreciate you. So, Mary, I'm going to get you one of my own real life Oracle deck cards. Yeah, it's funny. I don't realize these things either until you guys tell me, because I really don't know when the holidays are celebrated in other places. I'm going to put on the screen my donation links. Wait a minute. Here. Someone's asking on YouTube, and I don't have the list. So these are my donation links, guys, if you wanted to donate for a guaranteed message on this broadcast, although I am doing free readings as drawn by Spirit. So Mary Lou, Mary, just a message from Spirit. Oh, you got 3 messages right on the floor. Mary, let's see what they are. Oh boy. I'm glad you enjoyed your reading earlier, darling. And I love you. Thank you. Yes. My dog was okay. There was people outside, and so she was like whining. She's fine. Thank you. Hi, Christine Martin. Thank you, Leanne. You are too sweet. Okay, Mary, check it out. These 3 cards that fell on the floor for you. These are your cards. Okay, so check it out. Of the stars, yes, I did that. I did that. This card indicates that, girl, you are more than your physical body. All right. Your soul is just a tiny piece of God, of source energy, okay, all the way to the very top, the big giant creator who put all of their energy out there to spread far and wide across the universe. And one of those little pieces landed right inside you, right inside me, right inside each of us. So, Mary, this is a call to you to recognize your sovereignty, girl. You came here for a reason. You are more than the physical body that you inhabit. You are more than the past experiences that you've had. Okay. And you deserve everything that your heart desires. You truly do. And you can align yourself with these things. This is also a call for soul family. I want to say to you, I don't necessarily feel like you are surrounded with soul family at this time. You would know it, girl, but it is on the horizon for you. Okay. It is on the horizon. That's what this card says, is don't you worry. Your tribe is out there. Your tribe is out there, and they are ready to find you. Okay. But there are some things that we got to deal with here. Remember, fearsome is the card here. Fearsome is speaking about manipulation, control, domination, narcissism, these sticky energy patterns that we can kind of have to deal with in our life path journeys. Okay. And we go, I don't want to have to deal with this thing, this big scary thing, whatever it could be. But the lesson is being brave and bold, and tackling it and addressing it, and becoming healthier versions of ourselves, and moving into the brighter spaces that we envision for us, right? Oh, this, I want to say, this fearsome card can indicate that sometimes people act from a fear-based place when they have distorted versions of love, or the way that they love people, the way they interact with people. Sometimes we have, let's see here, hold on, guys. Sometimes we have unhealthy coping mechanisms, because that's how we learn to get our needs met, right? And then a beautiful soul like this here gets all wrapped up. Oh my gosh, I see your pain. I know that there's a better way. I wish I could fix you and love you and heal you. But instead, this kind of dims that and hides that and overshadows that. Okay, so the trick is, with your awareness, to recognize that you cannot control people, lest you and you cannot control their patterns either. Okay, so there's a need and a necessity to separate the people that we love from the patterns that we don't care for. All right, the patterns that are painful, sometimes those patterns are wrapped all around people that we really care about, and we really want something to change. Sometimes we have to say, listen here, and we have to talk to the pattern, not the person. And we have to decide to remove ourselves from the pattern, even if that means removing ourselves from the person. Okay, and then the person can choose to grow on their own. And if it is divinely meant for the two of you to come back together, and you're in a healthy state of being, and this person, heals themselves in whatever way is necessary, then you will come back together in resonance, if that is what the divine plan entails. But as it sits, you cannot heal the pattern that is going on that you didn't create or cause. You can only heal the way that you are in relation to it. Slap a spirit on it is the third card that came out for you. They actually came out like this here. So slap a spirit on it. I can feel how that, like, this is out of my hands. I want better, and this is scary. Okay, and it's out of my hands, and I wish I could change this. Ask God, man. God, source, creator, higher power, higher self, Jesus, angels, universe, all that is, whoever you pray to, that's who listens to your prayers. The divine spirit, that's who listens to your prayers. So get quiet. Spirit, please. I recognize that I am more than my body, and I have goals and dreams and hopes and aspirations. And, maybe I do deserve a better life. Maybe there is one out there for me. And I don't know what to do about this. I'm having a real hard time with this. Spirit, can you help me? Can I slap a spirit on this? That means talking to God like you're talking to a friend. Hey, God, I'm afraid. Hey, God, I don't know how to handle this. Hey, God, I want better. I want more, but I'm not sure how to make that a reality. I'm willing. Becoming willing is huge. If you're not willing to let that go, then that's why you're still there, right? But if you can be willing for whatever the change is necessary to divinely intervene, okay, that can change things in a great way, Mary. And I feel like others are feeling this message. So you guys, please take it where it resonates in your heart. There's one of me, there's many of you. And I feel others that are feeling this message, okay? Because sometimes we love people who have bad habits. Sometimes we've always known them, and we're expected to accept those things. You don't have to. Pray to God. Hey, God, please help me with so-and-so's bad habits. All right. I can't stand them. Please, God, come in and help intervene. Get me out of here. Help me get to places, whatever it is that you want. Okay. And know that Spirit will step in whatever way is of the greatest and highest good of you, even if this whole thing deteriorates. Maybe it is of the greatest and highest good, but you can't do it. Spirit can. Maybe this whole pattern can be healed, but you've got to ask God to step in and heal this. I'm not saying it can't happen, but what I'm saying is you've got to call on Spirit, and you've got to be willing for some kind of change. Sometimes these are so familiar and predictable that we're not ready for a change. Oh my God, how can I change this? Like, I know what's going on and I have other things to do, and I can't shake this up right now. Okay. So ask Spirit to help you in whatever way is of the greatest and highest good until you can. Until you can, girl. Thank you, Mary Lou. Both readings have been on point. Amen. And thank you, God. I don't know you. I don't know what's going on. Spirit shows up for us because Spirit wants you, Mary, to have a better life. Spirit doesn't want you to have to live with this kind of a sticky energy pattern hovering around or hanging over your head or in your heart. You deserve better, girl. That's why this card is here. This means I'm more than just what you see. And you are too, Mary. All right. Let me see who I have here. What is up? Melissa Smith just got a new job, y'all. That's great. Congratulations. Hallelujah, girl. That is awesome. That really warms my heart. I'm happy for you. Yeah. So this is going to be real interesting here. I'm going to give a message to Miriam DG on YouTube and Rayanne Nelson on Facebook. Same message. The energy patterns can hit us all, and Spirit is telling me that you guys are dealing with a similar whatever the message needs to be, all right? Rayanne says, are you feeling anything from me? Been struggling a little with some emotions. Okay. So Miriam on YouTube and Rayanne Nelson on Facebook. I'm going to read for you girls right now. Whew. All right. Okay. Wow, Rayanne says been struggling with some emotions. All right. So look, you've got some emotions here, but it's funny because it's upside down. That kind of tells me that I can't feel my emotions right now because I'm kind of trapped between some sticky situation and some sneaky shady bullshit. All right. This is what I'm getting for you ladies right now. Okay, Rayanne and Miriam. This is what I feel here is that there are real reasons to feel funny at this time because there's some stuff going on that I feel you might be wrapped up in, you might be the middle of, and you're not the kind of person who likes to deal with anything that's not on the up and up. Okay. I can feel how legit you don't want to lie. You don't want to have to lie to cover somebody else's behavior that can rub you the wrong way. In fact, you don't want to be involved in anything like that at all. Gossip, this kind of thing. A sticky web is about manipulation. It's about me telling you my sob story so that you're going to feel bad and see my point of view, but you don't know that I might actually be the culprit here, or that I'm not, so innocent as I might claim. All right. Not to mention this sneaky shady here where this person is holding all the cards. Okay. So Miriam, I want to say Miriam, just Miriam, very quickly. Miriam, I feel like it's not a good time to invest in any new opportunities or new ideas at this time. If somebody comes to you, want to borrow some money, I don't feel like they're going to pay you back. If somebody comes to you with some great solar panel option idea, this and that, I feel like it's going to be a ripoff. So please, not right now. Make sure that you investigate. If you have a weird feeling about something, stay away. That means no. Even if you don't have tangible, visible evidence to prove like why you feel that way, you don't need it. Don't sign up for something new. I feel like someone could potentially try to get you financially. Okay. But take that one, Miriam, on YouTube. Rayanne, I'm still with you as well, but that was for her. Okay. I don't feel like anyone's trying to get you for any money, Rayanne. However, this could be family members who are doing something like that. Okay, I'm borrowing money for lunch, but I'm really spending it on video games. All right. And then you're like, hey, man, I gave you all my lunch money and I'm hungry and you went and played games. This kind of bullshit can really rub you the wrong way when you're trying to live on the up and up and you ain't trying to, go in any certain direction like that. I feel like both of you ladies are mindful of the way that you live and the way that you spend your money or whatever. Lily Paw. Yes, thank you. That's great. Thank you. Appreciate it. I feel like the two of you ladies, Rayanne and Miriam, you're mindful of the way that you live and witnessing the way that others may be dishonest, not living on the surface. Maybe they're like doing some kind of unhealthy behaviors or even like ways to make ends meet that bother you, like I feel like that's dishonest, so it doesn't sit right with you, but maybe that's your roommate who's paying their half of the bills and you're like, I that's what I kind of feel here. So you guys, I want to say to you, what other people choose to do on their own, if it is truly their own business, don't let it weigh on you. All right. But if this is intertwined with you in some kind of a way, don't be involved. Don't involve yourself in matters that you feel to be questionable, suspicious, uncertain. You don't feel quite in alignment. This 6 of spades on the bottom here talks about cutting things out of your life. I feel like you girls have cut some things out of your life, and maybe the people that you're in connection with haven't. You know what I mean? They're still a little, walking the line a little bit, that's what I feel here, is that you have cut some things out of your life, to improve your life, to improve yourself. For instance, okay, well, I'm a recovering alcoholic, but I still have a couple friends who drink. Don't worry, I'll stay sober. They're the ones who drink. They don't bring it around me, whatever. Like, these kinds of things I can feel here. Like, it's their problem, it's their issue, but not mine. But I feel like, don't let this kind of stuff pull you back in, because you are trying to do better for yourself. Even if other people want to still make mistakes or whatnot, your path is your own, and you need to walk in whatever light is right for you. Okay. Because those other people may not see the light the way that you do. And I feel like potentially, they could, oh, I'll keep it away, or I'll lie to appease you even. Oh, you stopped drinking? Me too. I don't drink either, but secretly on the sideline, now I'm drinking, but I don't feel like I can tell you that I am, right? These kinds of things. So pay attention. Your intuition is not wrong. If you feel funny, you feel funny for a reason. And I know, Rayanne, you were saying weird emotions. Those mean something, girl. I potentially feel like there's an old pattern that you've cut away that is sniffing around your auric field, and you sense it, and you're like, But it's one of those things like, I hope that's not true. I hope that's not true. Me too, girl. Keep your healthy boundaries. That is what I have for you too. Thank you. Pam Dite. Pam Dite, do you have a certain request? On my list, I have Pam, Shay, and Susan. And we shall see. Oh. Vanessa Sanchez, I see you there. You're welcome, girls. Let me see here. Pam. Pam Dite, do you have a request, darling? You let me know. I've got a few more on my list here. I think one of you may be on YouTube. Future. Yes, I'm here for you, girl. I am so glad that I can be here for your connection to the past, for your guidance and clarity of the present, and, for your future outlook as well, Pam. So yes, future. I lost my brother last August. I'm just lost. I miss him so much, Pam. Pam, future. All right. Well, you know that he's around you, love. Okay. I'm going to grab a different deck here and move some things around. It's like Tetris. Let me grab this Quantum Oracle. Pam. Yeah, so I'm just kind of feeling into the next 3 months. And I want to say to you, Pam, that it's going to be up to you to step into different energy patterns. It's always a choice. It's always a choice to remain the same or to Move differently, even if you don't feel it yet, you know? He was only 58. I feel like the two of you were quite close in age. Yes? And his life was cut much too short. Oh, wow. Look at this. Look at this. I said it's up to you to take steps, right? To take steps toward brighter energy patterns, brighter spaces. The Four of Intentions, taking steps. That's exactly what this person is doing here. The Eight of People. Whoop, sorry. New supportive connections. Pam, this is you branching out. Now listen, are you 5 years apart? We were the youngest. Oh, I got you, girl. I feel like you were close. You were close. Yes. Are you involved in any kind of grief counseling or support groups? I feel like support groups are definitely jumping in here. So you're asking about the future. Some kind of support groups around those who have lost loved ones who are special to them, like in your local area, or even other whatever kinds of maybe support groups apply to your specific scenario or situation, like church, or Celebrate Recovery or Al-Anon, or whatever these things are specific to you and your life path and things that you've been through. But taking steps towards these new supportive connections, I really do feel like a grief support circle, something like this. Others who have lost people close to them, others who can identify with what you've been going through, and you them, right? Creating those new connections. I feel like that's needed. Wow. Look at this. These two here. Fear and playing it safe. I said this. It's always a choice. It's always a choice to decide if you're going to, do something different, or have the same kind of day that you had yesterday, the same kind of breakfast, the same kind of lunch, the same kind of evening, this kind of thing, Pam. And right now, if you're on autopilot, if you're just doing whatever it is that you need to do, you feel lost. I understand. It's up to you to find yourself. And Spirit supports you. Angels of the Four Directions, the Four of Spirit. Oh, I have a support group I opened for my cancer journey of the meds I took, and it healed me in 4 treatments. Wow. I fear for my scan in June. Oh, you sweetheart. Remember, I understand the fear, but fear is a wasted emotion. And truly, there's nothing that you can do to change whatever the scan will be. And we've said before that I feel like the scan will be no big deal. It'll be just the same as it has been the past several years. However, it's always in the back of your mind, right? It's always just in case. However, Spirit is really saying to lean into those support groups, even if, yes, the support group that you created, okay, but maybe others as well, locally. If that one is local, definitely keep on top of that. But I feel like your local presence with a new group of people where you're getting plugged in, it's going to be healing for you, healing for them, enlightening, eye-opening, and it's going to give you something else to look forward to, okay, as you move forward and figure out what your next steps are. Because I truly feel like it's up to you. There's like this life path for you, Pam, that's like the same old, the same old routine that you've been in for however long. And then there's like this whole other world of possibilities. And at any time you can shift tracks, but you have to be the one who steps that way. You know what I mean? That's how I feel about it, Pam. And it's not a dishonor to your past loved ones if you deviate from the plans that you may have had with them, or for your life, or what you think they might think. Don't prevent or limit yourself because of what you think that others may think of you, even those in spirit. My sister and I are the only ones left in my family now. She's the oldest. Oh, you sweetheart. So scared. All right. So Pam, Spirit is actually wanting me to suggest to you that you set your alarm clock in the morning a little early so that you can have alone time in the morning, and they're saying just to wake up a little extra early and to, prepare your coffee if that's what you like in the morning, and to have a bit of quiet time just for you before you jump into your day at whatever regular time that would be. Okay. um and allow yourself just to be, and to be calm, and what is this, to listen is what they're saying, to listen in the silence, to listen when you're alone, to listen to the voice of spirit, to the voice of your past loved ones, to listen to your intuition. Instead of listening to some of the thoughts that might just roll around in our heads every other moment of the day, right? Pam, Spirit is wanting me to encourage you to shake up your routine, to jump on a hobby, something maybe that you used to like to do. And maybe it doesn't really sound so appealing now, but once you get going and build that momentum, you can reignite that passion again. It's not gone. It's just sleeping. And looking back at things you used to enjoy and kind of bringing some of that into now, just for the sake of, I know I need to shake up my energy patterns. Something needs to change. I don't know what it is. So maybe I'll start painting again, or reading books again, or riding my bike again, or whatever this could be that you used to enjoy. Pottery, who knows what it is, girl? You know what it is. And it's something that's just going to kind of reawaken you. Okay. And as you lean and embrace the future, I feel like you'll move in newer avenues. Uh, my cousin just lost her daughter of cancer 2 days ago at 47. It brings it back. My heart goes out to them. Yes. Oh, Pam, you understand what she's going through, and you're experiencing your loss once again. So, Pam, since you understand the depth of what she's going through, it sounds like you're an excellent candidate for someone who may support her. It seems like she really needs it. And your heart is already there. So I encourage you from spirit to connect with your cousin, to cook a meal and eat with her, or take her out to eat, or some kind of thing, to just spend time and be there for her. As much as it weighs on you, it's fresh, and you just have a little bit more healing, right? And you can be there and be present with her, with the compassion and an understanding that she needs. Janine, yes, Spirit wants to speak to many. Spirit wants to speak to many. Okay. Okay. Well, this, if you do not want to go to the funeral, don't go. I mean, that's totally up to you. I feel, are you not willing to connect with your cousin? Is that what your issue is, Pam? I feel like cousin could use your support. They say when people die, people get ugly. And Spirit is saying when people die, that's when we should become the most loving. But you have all of your own free will choice, and use your own good judgment. and discernment to make decisions based on whatever it is that you feel, is right for you. If it's too much for you, Pam, it's tomorrow. Okay, so Pam, if you don't want to go, then don't go. No one is making you go. And it's not disrespectful for you to protect yourself. However, if you do find that you end up going, because, that could happen, or anyone else that I'm talking to here who doesn't really want to have to go to some kind of a scenario or a situation or an event, because it'll be too much on sensitive you, but for whatever reason you've got to go. This could be like stressful work meetings, okay, or funerals, okay, whatever. Spirit is saying to call all of your energy very tight to you, okay. Your auric field goes past beyond your fingertips, okay, all the way around you. So call it in very tight. Imagine that you can see this, like tucking in, tucking in, tucking in. Pull it all the way tight around your body. Nice little circumference there, and put some metal shields around the sides of your energy field, okay? Be like, Spirit, I have no idea how to do this. Heidi was saying something about tucking my energy in. Will you help me? Spirit can help you. Pull your energy in very tight and put metal armor to shield the outside of your auric boundary before you go and engage in these events or activities that may be emotionally stressful for you. That way you can be present without being so emotionally afflicted by whatever may be going on. Okay. She won't talk to no one. I want to reach out to her, and I will. And I feel like when you do, you'll know that the time is right and she will receive you. It's understandable that she doesn't want to speak to anyone yet. I know you can understand that, Pam. We all move through our grief in our own way. But I feel like you taking as good care of yourself as you are and as you have been, it's healing you, and thank you, God. And it's enabling you to be there for others who maybe don't think that they can make it through what they're going through, right? So Pam, keep shining your light, girl, and do what you can live with. That's what I have for you, hon. Thank you. I'm going to disconnect. Hi, Jen Thomas. Hello. Diana Rodriguez is here. Good to see you, girl. Shay Allen, what is your request, honey? Yes, I understand. Sending so much love to her, Pam, and you. Hello there on YouTube. Sure. KLCC on YouTube. You're welcome, Pam. KLCC on YouTube. I don't even need to know your real name, all right? I trust Spirit to speak to you in whatever way you need. Okay, so KLCC on YouTube. Spirit, what is the message for that person? Ooh. All right, check it out. The card that you have is peacock feathers, okay? So peacock feathers indicates that there are people in your environment who would like to be noticed and appreciated by you, all right? Sometimes we move through life and get so busy that we forget to tell our partners or our children or our parents or whomever this could be that they're doing a good job, that we love them, that we appreciate having them in our lives, okay? So this is a call to do just that, KLCC on YouTube. That the people in your life want to be noticed by you, that you are a loving and giving person. And when you project that energy to them, it makes them feel like $1,000,000. Okay. But sometimes we get busy and we haven't really plugged in or added that positive energy in those areas in a while. So this is a call here to say please and thank you, to compliment people when compliments are due, because compliments are free, but don't lie. No lying. We don't want to do that. But if someone does a good job or looks nice, let them know. This is also called to be flirty with your partner, because that creates stable and healthy relationships, right? That kind of chemistry that is desired when you're with a partner. Your partner wants to feel attractive. Your partner wants to notice that wants to know that you notice them, right? And that you feel drawn and a chemistry with them. So this is a call right here to be open and communicative about these things, not to be stingy with those kind words and those flirtatious actions or statements or whatever this could be that really, make life interesting, that make life fun. That's what I have for you there on YouTube. That's what I have for you. Your folks want you to flirt with them and be kind to them and love them in all the ways because you're a wonderful person. And sometimes we get busy and forget to say, hey man, thank you. That dinner tonight was fantastic. It was so good. I appreciate you putting in that work, or hey, thanks for doing those dishes, big guy or whomever this could be in your life. Okay. Just saying those things really boosts people up. It makes them want to continue doing a good job because they like to hear these things, right? Oh, I want you to tell me I did a good job again. So I'm going to keep doing my best. Shay, past loved one, you said, would love to hear from my grandma Leona. Aw, thank you, Pam. Can't wait, girl. I'm here for you. If you guys wanted to connect with me on a deeper level, HeidiCorona.shop is the place to do that. It's scrolling on the ticker here. That is the place to do that. HeidiCorona.shop. I offer private sessions, tarot videos for order, and I do have an upcoming mediumship development program that will be starting on April 1st. So you can check me out. Shay. So Shay Allen, I'm connecting in with your energy, and I'm going to shift my attention to the spirit world now. I understand that you want to hear from your grandma, and I would love it if grandma would show up for us today. Now, whatever I'm receiving from who is coming through for you, I'll give to you, and you can let me know how that connects with grandma. And if for some reason it doesn't, then maybe someone else has shouldered their way to the front of the line, and it could be a different past loved one, okay? However, I do have a female who's coming towards me. Shay. And she seems like kind of a plus size lady, if you will. I used to be a plus size lady. She seems a little like a plus size lady. I could see her wearing a nightgown that's really long. Holy smokes, her bosoms are huge, girl. Let me just say this. Shay Allen, can you understand Grandma Leona having a large chest? I see like her wearing a nightgown. It's comfortable. Her hair's pulled up. And I can see that there's like a mole or something on her face right here. Shay Allen, don't make this fit. This is the lady who is stepping forward for you. And this is what I'm getting here right now. Let's see. I feel like her hair would have been dark in life, but of course she got those grays and everything else that kind of started to creep in. Come in here. Shay, she's mentioning something about a ponytail, like putting your hair maybe in a high ponytail or someone's in a ponytail. Sounds like my mama. All right. Thank you. I love that. Thank you. I'm so glad that this is connecting for you and that you can understand this. Now she's bringing me to like a high ponytail. So I wonder if that was like you and hers thing. She used to put your hair up in a high ponytail, or maybe you do this with your children now and she witnesses this. Sometimes what they give me is a memory, and sometimes it's a here now and today thing. Like I see you doing this. I see you doing this because I still hang around. She loved doing stuff with my hair when I was a little girl. Thank you, Shay. I appreciate that. So I definitely have her in here with me. And let's see what else. She's showing me an elf, which is interesting. She feels very magical. Okay. Fun, very fun loving, very magical. She's showing me a magic wand now. Like she was just very playful. Okay. Playful, celebrated the holidays. All of these things is what I feel with her. Like, you may have wished. She's telling me there were times when I wish you were my mom. I wish you were my mom, right? I wish you were my mom. because she was so much fun. Hmm. That's interesting now. What is the deal with hair? Was she a real hair person? She's putting like a shower cap over the hair now. Was this her? Did she like her shower cap over her hair? I'm gonna get some cards in my hands for you, Shay. Shay. Oh, stop. She's also letting me know, Shay, that okay, look, she's referencing passing gas, all right? That she wasn't so shy about passing gas in front of you, potentially others. Yep, everything. She took a shower. She wanted to keep her curls. Love it, love it. She's. It's funny because I see her wearing this nightgown, okay, and she's like kind of just with the skirt part of her nightgown. So yeah, maybe there's a funny story about that or some such thing, but she's just waving it away. Like, oh yeah, he's human, it's natural. We all pass gas. She's pretty nonchalant about it. I love her energy. She is definitely a character. So vibrant. So much love for you. Oh gosh, and I'm really having a lot of pain here, honey. Now, the card that fell is I had to leave that way. And holy smokes. So I'm really feeling a lot of pain in my ribs and in my shoulder. A lot of pain here. So I can feel how they're towards the end. Mama may have had quite a bit of pain. Ah, what is this going on? I feel like did she have a hernia, sweetheart? I feel like, or maybe she had to take muscle relaxers because I feel, let's see. Oh no, she wasn't. I'd be walking behind her and she would let it rip, or she'd see me in the store and do it, and all I could do was laugh. Thank you so much. No wonder she's bringing that to me, honey. I smelled it too. I didn't want to say that. I didn't want to say that, but I smelled her spirit fart. And then she waved her little nightgown. And I'm like, oh my gosh, lady. I don't want to say this to Shay, but I have to say this to Shay. Shay, your grandma's in the house, girl. I couldn't make this up, okay? That is just hilarious. She is so awesome. Okay, now this pain, the belly, like I feel my stomach clenching up real bad, and a lot of pain here and there. This is just quite different. I do want to say to you that the pain is no longer. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. And she wants me to say that even the most tragic, traumatic passing or death, okay, those souls are taken from the body. Those souls are taken from the body before they actually experience whatever this is that we are like, they experienced that horrible thing. Okay, she's like, nope, not me. I didn't feel a thing. Blink, you're just out of the body like blink of an eye. All of a sudden, you're not alive anymore. And it was like that for some of the others as well, Shay. Some of the others who had traumatic passings in your history. Okay, she's saying, nope, they didn't suffer. They did not suffer. Not like we think they did. Not like you think they did. Okay. And neither did I. She says she looks out for you. She looks out for the whole family. She can be in all of these places. Hmm. She's taking me to like a beautiful tree lined street. And there's like a walkway, like all the houses are on this side over here, and then there's like a walkway, and then there's like, I don't know, like next to the road there's like grass, but there's like flower beds, and there's like trees in all of those, right? And I'm walking down someone's street here. I feel like maybe you walk down these streets, all right? Oh my gosh. She had multiple melanoma and her bones were so fragile they were just breaking you, sweetheart. I feel it, Shay. I feel it, and thank you, God, that she is not in that pain any longer. Thank you, God, that she is free. Oh, and she shows me this walkway, honey. I feel like maybe this is your neighborhood. Maybe this is you out in the day in the sunshine, just walking. The trees are there and you feeling so connected to her, feeling connected to nature. This might have been her neighborhood, okay? But I feel how she's present with you in all of these moments. She sends you signs from the other side, the birds, the butterflies, these kinds of things. I've got pain now here. What is this about, darling? Thank you, God. I walk the road every day. She knows this. She knows this and she walks with you. That's amazing. I couldn't make this up. I couldn't make this up. She wants you, Shay. Huh. Okay. I don't quite understand her message here. She's saying something about someone doing right by you. Here now and today. Someone finally doing right by you. Someone who hurt you in the past. She witnesses this, okay? You should know what this is talking about. This would be someone of the past who had wronged you in some kind of a way, and they finally done right by you. My brother, thank you. I knew it was a man. I wasn't sure. She didn't clue me in on the relationship, but she knows about this. Here now and today, she says, I know about this, and I'm glad he has finally done right by you. I'm so glad that he's finally done right by you. This matters to her just as deep as it matters to you. So I'm glad that you understand that message because I had no idea. I was clueless. But again, you know her. She knows you. And I'm going to leave all of her love with you, dear. She knows you've got this, Shay. She's with you. She believes in you. And she knows that you can take it to the limit. Like you can go to the max to reach your own potential if you want to. If you want to. So make sure that whatever it is that you're striving towards is something that you want, because you can really take yourself great places. But when those two aren't in alignment, that's when you find that you're not happy with what is going on or where you find yourself. So that's from your mama, love. And I thank you for letting me connect for you, Shay. I'm going to leave all of her love with you and disconnect. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, I love that. Before she passed, he promised her that he was going to change. And thank you, God, he did. I miss her so bad. Some days I feel like I can't do life without her. The pain is just unbearable. Oh, Shay, sending so much love to you. I understand, darling. But look at that. He promised her he was going to change. And she said, I'm so glad that he did. He did right by you. He did right by her. Thank you, God. What a beautiful message. I am so glad that she is so evidential, so evidentially apparent in your life, Shay. And I feel like the pain that you're speaking of, it almost becomes physical, right? It almost becomes physical. The pain that's unbearable, you feel it almost in your body. Like I feel her pain in my body. It's a part of her energetic signature. It's a part of what she dealt with before she passed away, right? So when she comes close to me, I feel pain. Oh my gosh, the pain is the first thing I sense because it's easy to sense pain. You too, darling. I feel like it's the same for you, Shay. When you feel the physical pain, say, Mama, are you there? Is that your pain I'm feeling? If it is, let's take that pain away and let's increase that love that we have and let the pain go and just embrace the connection and the companionship that she is sharing with you in that moment. All right. Because sometimes we sense things in a mediumistic way, but we're not trained mediums, right, Shay? So when you're sensing the pain, you go, oh my God, my shoulder hurts, my rib hurts, my this, that, whatever. But some of that is because she's wrapping herself around you, and that's a part of her energetic signature and how you may sense that. All right. So recognizing this and asking her to change that, to rein it in, to recognize, see, she doesn't know that you can feel her pain. Okay. She's just trying to give you all the hugs and all the loves and support you. But as a medium, that can be one of the ways that we sense that pattern. So let her know, Mama, is that you? I feel such pain. If that's your pain, if you can just take the pain away and stay with me, then let that pain go. You'll feel it, Shay. You'll feel the pain subside. Give it a few seconds, breathe deeply, let it happen. And you will feel the pain subside. And then you will know with clarity, like, I can't give that to you, but you can have that on your own. Wow, the pain is gone, but my mama's still here. This is real and it works for me and in my life. That's only the beginning, honey. I love that for you. You're welcome, Shay. I am so glad to have connected for you, and I leave all of her love with you, darling. Thank you. Thank you. Hold on. No. Oh, okay. Well, I've got a dog who thinks she needs to come in here. What's wrong with the baby? What's wrong with the baby? Shh. Susan Meister Moore, honey, do you have a request? Hush, baby. I don't know why she's so freaked out right now. Hush. Hi, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. And if you receive a reading from me and you want to leave me a review right here on my page, that does help me out to remain relevant as a credible professional psychic medium. Hold on a second. Does she need to go potty? Yes. And I'm like, I'm sorry. She's jumping in my lap. Sorry, guys. She need to go potty. Is Susan here? Susan Meister Moore, are you here, Susan? Susan, if you're not here, I'm going to tag you. Oh, there you are. There you are. Relationship. He's going to live with me for 6 months to give his son and family a place to live. Will we survive? Okay. Thank you. Susan. All right. Susan. After this is Vanessa. Vanessa, you might be on YouTube. Oh. Hold on, Susan. A couple cards that fell. Oh. Huh. Well, that's not bad. Be calm. For Susan. Okay. So far, so good, Susan. Wow. Will we survive? Okay, honey. All right. So the first two cards that you have that fell from the Wisdom of the House and Night Oracle are number 7, the High Priestess of Spirit, number 4, the High Priestess of Water. Okay, so the High Priestess of Spirit, the High Priestess of Water. So Spirit would be your spirituality, your spiritual nature, doing the right thing because you know that's the way you want to live. Okay, I love that you're giving him a place to stay. You're like, will we survive? Okay, I see this here. The High Priestess of Water is about emotions. Okay, like this is really emotional. It's quite deep. It could be turbulent at times as we learn each other. I pick up with this. Will we survive? Will we survive? You will survive, Susan. Yes, you will. Okay. So the 6 of Pentacles is here, which is literally I'm helping them out. Okay. I'm helping them out. I do want to say to you that it's important to hold them responsible. Like, look, I just want to say, Susan, If this is, I'm going to help you out for 6 months and you're not going to pay any rent because you're going to save your money to go get your own place, that's different than you can stay here until you figure something out. And he's starting this pattern of, I'm not paying any rent because I'm trying to figure things out, but then I'm going to like live here indefinitely and never have to pay for anything at all. Okay. So I don't see that that is going to happen, but I do want to say to have some kind of a clear boundary and expectation around this would be very smart. However, I do see with the Two of Cups that there's real love here, and that there is a real chance at deepening this connection. I do feel like, will we survive? This is not necessarily how I wanted to do this, but it's happening this way, and maybe this is the way it had to happen, so that you would be willing to open yourself up in this way and co-create with someone in a harmonious fashion. Okay, this is teaching you how to step into the kind of future that you desire. And I do feel like it could be, challenging but beautiful. I'll just say that. Five of Swords and the Lovers here. It's funny, Susan. These two cards are both in the tarot. This is a minor arcana and major arcana, and these are both like the Lovers card, soulmate energy, this kind of thing. Maybe you've been hurt in the past by this person or by someone else, and that gives you that kind of eek, before you actually want to step forward. However, I do feel like you can work through whatever these things are. Make sure that you're taking care of your mental health with this Five of Swords here, staying up on that kind of thing, counseling, medication, whatever it is that you might have going on, getting sunshine. And speaking up, honey, don't keep anything inside. If you guys are going to co-create on the level in a healthy way, then we're going to be clear in our communication, clear about the expectations. I'm not going to be afraid to tell you that you stink and you need to go take a shower because I can smell you from over here. Okay. These are the ways that we have to, co-create with people who live with us. Don't be afraid to be assertive in your communication. That will be received as such. And then people know where you stand and you know where they stand. And then potentially this could turn into more than a 6-month thing. You're like, will we survive? I'm thinking you might decide that you really mesh and it goes well. And you might want to turn this into something bigger and better for everyone. Susan, that's what I have. Good night, Shay. Sending love. You're welcome. And Susan, that's what I have for you, darling. Thank you for letting me read for you. I'm going to disconnect. Vanessa. Yeah, guys, I'm Vanessa's the last person I had. Then I'll do some messages for whomever is here. I'll do as many as possible, and then we'll see where we're at. I've been on for about an hour and a half, but I do go live several times a week. So if you wanted to follow my page, subscribe to the channel, check me out. I am here for you. If you didn't get a reading on this one, try it again next time. That's how he feels. Thank you. Good, Susan. I'm glad. Keep trying. Spirit will draw me to you. Now, Vanessa, I saw the request that you put in. And I'm going to dive from there because you know where you're at. And this is Vanessa on YouTube. So Facebookers, don't be all weirded out because you don't see who I'm engaging with. This is someone on YouTube. Oh, I love that, girl. I love that. We've seen it before and we're going to see it again. Okay. Boom, right here. Of the stars, Vanessa, you as well are more than your physical body. And you know this now. I'm more than my past and the mistakes that I may have made. In fact, some of those mistakes might have been you. Okay. And I'm more than that. And I get to choose now. All right. So, Vanessa, fantastic energy here of the stars. This also indicates that soul family is near, that you are being aligned with supportive connections, the kind of supportive connections that reach you with depth and intensity. Okay. Intensity. I feel like the previous intensity that you experienced was not a good thing. So don't eek at, that word. All right. And yes, tomorrow's Sunday. I will have mediumship only readings tomorrow night here on my page. I'm also going to stream that over to YouTube as well. So mediumship of past loved ones only tomorrow night here on my page. If you're interested in that, most definitely on those broadcasts, you can send in all the donations you want, but it will not allow you a reading. It will not allow you to skip the line is what I mean. I don't want to give anyone an unfair advantage on those mediumship only nights because like that's, I feel weird about that. Like, I don't want anyone to have an unfair advantage, because we all miss our past loved ones, but we all don't have money to pay for a reading. So that's why I do free readings in this capacity and free only on mediumship nights. So Vanessa, I love this card for you. I feel like you're healing in a lot of ways. You're moving in the right directions, even if what you're at right now is just a stepping stone to get you to the next stepping stone, to get you to the next whatever thing that is for you. Thank you, God, that you are moving away from toxicity. Thank you, God, that you are choosing you in a real way, even if yesterday that shit was okay, now it's not, and I'm gonna say something, okay? Because you can't keep it inside anymore. Look here, girl. On the bottom of the deck, you've got black sheep. I love, love, love this card for you, okay? And you may have been a black sheep all your life, okay? But somehow tried to conform. Spirit is telling me that relationship that you left because of the ways that things were going down, that you were attempting to conform to whatever you thought you were supposed to do, and who you were supposed to be with, and how you were supposed to act, and the kind of lifestyle that you supposed to have. No, there is no manual. And the rule book that you've been living by is wrong. Okay, we get to make our rules now, and it means, how do you feel? That's what the rule book is about now. So Vanessa, Spirit is saying, honor your feelings at all costs. If something feels weird, it feels weird for a reason. That is your soul trying to steer you away from potential experiences that you would rather avoid, and towards experiences that are enriching to your soul and your soul's evolution. You did the right thing. I can feel you asking, did I do the right thing? You did the right thing. Hold on, I've got a couple of cards for you. Waiting is the card. Waiting is the card, Vanessa. Now, this speaks of the healing time that you are in. You're waiting like a stone on a beach for life to unfold, for something else. I even feel like the perfect romance, the perfect partnership. I just got out of this one, but maybe there's one out there for me. Yeah, there is one out there for you that is equal and opposite. So as you wait, you heal yourself. You love yourself. You teach the universe how you desire to live your life through the patterns that you exhibit and embody on a regular basis. And that means, taking care of you in all of the ways that you need that, and taking care of all of your responsibilities, showing up for your appointments, paying your bills, etc. This all adds to the quality of character that you have, to the smooth patterns of your lifestyle, and it also adds to the kind of counterpart that you are resonating into your experience in the future. You want that counterpart to be put together, to have their shit straight, not to be a total mess. Okay, that's why this pause is expansive, while you heal, and something else is kind of put together that is in resonance with who you're becoming. All right, because you're not ready, and whoever that is not ready. So let's just leave that in the back of your mind for just a moment. New coat is the card also for you, sweetheart. So if you're intending on dating or whatever it is that you're doing, this is about new experiences. I feel like, you may be dating, and that's totally up to you. But recognize that the options that are presented to you are going to be resonant with whatever frequencies you're inhabiting or embodying. Okay. And we don't choose our frequency, but it is who we are. All right. So if you're not quite living on the up and up, that's the frequency you're sending out, and that's what's coming back to you in your outer environment. Now, I'm not saying that you're not living on the up and up, Vanessa, but what I want to say to you is, as healthy as you are, that's what you're stepping into, and that's what you're welcoming energetically into your life. Okay. So trying on experiences and deciding what works for the new you and what doesn't. That's what this is about, learning. All right. So I'm thinking about taking a salsa class. Oh my God, that was horrible. I hated it. So I'm not going to do it again. Okay. But I'm also thinking about taking a painting class. And that was so much fun. I love it. I'm going to paint for the rest of my life. Who knows? And if this is dating, sweetheart, I don't have a guaranteed list right now, Ebony. I'm going to jump to random in just a moment. If this is dating, this is about recognizing those red flags and those warning signs. Like, oh man, you remind me of that ex that hurt me terribly. I don't think this is a good idea. Oh, but that person has never done anything to me, right? Oh, but how can I just say no? Well, if they remind you of that person, there's a certain vibe or pattern that is similar, and it's not a pattern that you would want to deal with. So recognizing these kinds of things and nipping them in the bud before you get too deeply immersed. Okay. If you're going on a date and that person's a smoker and that's a hard limit for you, no compromising. That's the red flag that you needed to say, obviously, this is not worth the rest of my time. That's what I have for you, Vanessa. watching those red flags, warning signs, and acting according to your soul and intuition. You don't need the tangible proof to stay away from something that feels weird. Feeling weird is enough. That's your intuition warning you before you have to actually experience whatever that is you'd rather not. Everything okay? Yeah, I don't know. My dog is having a bit of a, I don't know, a panic attack or something. I'm a little concerned. You're welcome, Vanessa. Thank you. I appreciate you, girl. And good job. You know, we can regret. Listen, Spirit wants me to say something real quick to you again. Still, I hope you're still here. We can, you know, romance that past and really miss it. Oh man, I miss the good times. I miss this. I miss that. But Spirit is saying to put that into perspective and also weigh the things that you didn't like, because sometimes we forget those things and we look through these rose-colored glasses and oh, that I miss that, I'm yearning for that. You're yearning for some kind of feeling, but remember that that comes with all kinds of other baggage, and you need to put both things into perspective. Yeah, that was great, but I didn't like this and all these hurt feelings and all this other garbage and bullshit. Then you can stop romancing the good qualities and kind of put it into perspective and leave the whole thing and put it down. Okay, because what you're desiring is in the future, and it's so much better than that. Oh shoot. You all right, babe? My dog is really freaking out, guys. I think I'm gonna have to end it. I'm sorry. I know I said I was going to do a few more messages, but my pup is really struggling right now, and she's having some kind of a panic attack, I think, and I need to tend to her. I'm sorry, guys. I know it, baby. I'm going to have to wrap it up, but I will see you guys on the next one. Okay. My pup is having some kind of a panic attack, and I need to tend to her right now. So thank you. Sending love, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.